Hi guys, welcome to day 5 of our special Christmas series. Today we're going to talk about procrastination and why it's dangerous for your business and how to avoid it. Hey guys, so the first thing is that procrastination is basically just putting things off, yeah? So tomorrow, you'll do it tomorrow. The word or the expression, I'll do it tomorrow, is an entrepreneur's worst enemy, okay? Saying you'll do it tomorrow, invariably you won't do it tomorrow, okay? Particularly if you're the type of person that procrastinates. Now we've all been there, we've all slipped into times where we, put things off to another day, we don't feel right, but it is the enemy of you and your business, and it is vital that you overcome it. So let's just take a look at some of the things that will affect. So if you procrastinate, it will cost you time, yeah? You'll lose time, okay? Because you'll never get it done. You'll just waste your time on whatever else it is you're doing that you shouldn't be doing. So you're losing time. Remember, time is a gift. In fact, that's why it's called the present. Procrastination will make you feel worse, okay? Because we all know when we're doing it. So let's just say you've gone through the day, you haven't got anything done, or you've got very little done, you've procrastinated, or you've even gone through the week, you've had a bad week. You know that you haven't done what you're supposed to do. You know you didn't do those property viewings, or you know you didn't call the agents, you know you haven't worked out the financing, you know you haven't completed a stacking sheet, whether the property stacks or not. You haven't done all these things that you need to do. So at the end of the week, you know that, and it's going to make you feel worse. It's not going to help. So it's almost like a self-fulfilling, self-downward spiral, okay? So it's going to make you feel worse. It's going to, we kind of covered this on number 1, but you're going to neglect the present. Time is precious, as I said, it's a gift, okay? Time is precious, and you will neglect the present time that you're in. You'll waste it. So, yeah, very important, guys. Number 4, you'll become I'm very busy. You'll become that person who always says I'm very busy. And most of the time, that they're very busy because they procrastinate, because they put things off. So the more you put things off, the busier you will become, by definition, because there'll be more things that you have to do. So today's tasks will pile up on tomorrow's, then tomorrow's on the day after. And you will naturally just become busier and busier. You'll feel worse, you'll end up in that downward spiral. Number 5, you'll prioritize the wrong tasks, okay? So it's key, it's so important that you prioritize your tasks. Okay, so now we've kind of looked at why and how to recognize it. So how do if I get into this procrastination? So let's look at ways that I use to overcome procrastination. Because as I say, no one's perfect. So yes, I will have days throughout the year where I slip into procrastinating, but then I recognise it and then get straight out of it. Okay, so how do I overcome it? The first thing is that I focus on my why. Why am I doing this? Why am I in property? Why do I have an e-commerce company? Why do I have other businesses? What am I doing this for? I'm doing it for my family, for my freedom, to have choices throughout the day, not to be tied. Okay? Now, if I don't concentrate on my why, then that why is going to disappear. Yeah? So focus on why you're doing it. Why are you getting up in the morning and getting involved in property? Or why are you going to your job in the day and then doing property on an evening or a weekend? Focus on your why, okay? The quicker that you can get focused on your why, the less you'll procrastinate. Okay, the other thing that I do is I'll be realistic. Sometimes I'll set myself a huge task and it's too big and therefore it doesn't get done. So be realistic and chunk the task. So realistic, and chunk it, okay? It sounds like a Sweet or a chocolate bar. So yeah, get your task and then put it down into chunks, split it into sections, okay? And then concentrate on each little bit. Get that done. Next bit, get that done. So you've got all these chunks, all these sections of your task, but because you're only concentrating on that one bit, your brain will feel a lot better because it's finished that little chunk. The brain is very powerful, and sometimes it's too powerful for its own good. So chunk it down into little stages, okay? And therefore, when you finish each stage, you've ultimately finished the large task that you were putting off. Okay, the next one, guys, is just be realistic with yourself. Stop the excuses, okay? Do any of these things sound familiar to you? Oh, I need to be in the mood. I'll wait until I have time. I work better under pressure. Or I need this to happen before I can start. They're excuses. You're telling yourself. There's two parts to your brain. That little brain, the little program that constantly runs in your head, it knows what needs to get done and wants to do it. It's you, your conscious, that is stopping you. So guys, don't make excuses. Just do it. The other thing that I do is that I will optimize my environment. What I mean by that is take away all distractions. In fact, I'm going to write that down there. Social media, get it off. Phone, off. Email, once a day. Phone, I mean like office phone or desk phone. Do not disturb. So what I will do is I will concentrate for 1 hour on a particular task or chunks of a task. And everything in that hour is switched off. I'm not going to answer the door to anybody that comes in and knocks the door to my office. I'm not going to answer the phone. Well, the phone's going to be on do not disturb. Mobile on silent, or even better, airplane mode, because then you don't get any notifications. Okay? I'll close my Outlook, close my email, concentrate for 1 hour. Get it done. And then the good thing is, when you're doing all this, it then launches you and boosts you so that you won't, all the other things that you're procrastinating on will start to disappear now. You'll feel so good that you've got all these things done that the procrastination goes. And then both parts of your brain, your conscious and your subconscious, are in sync, and you're both working towards that same goal. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so try it. It really works. It always helps me. I don't get it that often, but maybe 2 or 3 times a year. But if you are suffering from that, these are really good ways to overcome it, guys. Hey guys, so I hope you like this. This is day 5. Don't forget to subscribe, because next one's going to be out 5 p.m. tomorrow. So tomorrow is day 6. It's a Q&A. It's going to be released at 5 p.m. and we're going to have some of your Q&As. I'll see you tomorrow.